What's good, EYTBC? What's good, fight fans, boxing heads around the world? B Marsh with another boxing video. So I just peeped this article about the man, bad Chad Dawson, man. Chad Dawson, man, he been AWOL for a minute, man. Ever since he got sparked up by the man you see right there in front of your screen, Superman Adonis Stevenson. Ever since, man, he got left on his back on the canvas in the first round by the man Superman. Chad Dawson been AWOL. You know, he's actually his body physique. He doesn't even look like the same guy, man. He doesn't look like the same bad Chad Dawson who was a two-time, was a champion twice at light heavyweight. You know what I mean? You know, I remember he had a IBF belt and he had a WBC belt. You know what I mean? Now the man Chad Dawson has come out and said she says that Adonis Stevenson is not a real champion. You know what I mean? And when these fellas make these kind of statements, how you gonna say that the man Adonis Stevenson is not a real champion, Chad Dawson? You know what I'm saying? You don't want to rehash and go back to what this man Adonis Stevenson did to you in that first round. You know what I mean? You check it. You know, for the man to say that, Chad Dawson, you know what I mean? Then it's really a disservice to himself. And then that's basically saying that he got beat by a bum. You know what I mean? It's basically like how when fellas used to shit on Manny Pacquiao, you know, when the fight with Floyd was going on, they'd say, oh, that man's a bum. Manny Pacquiao this, Manny Pacquiao this. Like, Manny Pacquiao's not a great. You know, it's kind of putting, tarnishing the win from Floyd Mayweather, which to me I still think is Mayweather's, you know, best opponent on his resume. You know what I mean? It might not have been his toughest, hardest fight, you know what I'm saying? But as far as most accomplished fighter, Manny Pacquiao was. So when fellas would say, oh, Manny Pacquiao ain't shit, man, Manny Pacquiao can't beat nobody, or, you know, and they'd pick Manny Pacquiao to lose to everybody from Chris Algieri to Brandon Rios to all these obscure opponents. It's kind of tarnishing the victory from Floyd. That's basically trying to say that Floyd beat a bum, you know what I mean? And for anybody to say that, then that win from Floyd versus Pacquiao, it really meant nothing, which really and truly, it was Floyd Mayweather's biggest event, biggest moment. It was a time to show and prove. He had a lot to prove in that particular fight. You know what I mean? Because some people actually thought they'd say Manny Pacquiao was going to knock him out. But anyways, for Chad Dawson to say this, that about Stevenson not being a real champ, that's basically making it look like you got beat by a bum, you know what I mean? And you know, the man Chad Dawson, you know what I'm saying, like I said, he was a champion twice. You know, he fought the man Bernard Hopkins twice, Antonio Tarver twice. He fought Glenn Johnson twice, you know what I'm saying? He fought fellas like, what's that guy's name from Canada? Jean Pascal, you know what I mean? So, you know, he definitely fought some tough guys when he reigned at light heavyweight, you know. But I'm going to read a quote from what he said. He said, quote, Stevenson is not a real world champion. He's only beaten category B boxers since he got his title. When I owned the belt, I had faced all the top fighters at the time. I've never taken easy fights. This is what a champion must do. That has not been the case with Adonis Stevenson since he beat me. You know what I mean? And he said, quote, I do not know what is going on in his head to accept all of this. On the other hand, I believe that the WBC also has some of the blame in this story. This is basically the story about Adonis Stevenson not fighting Kovalev. This sanctioning body should have forced him to face his mandatory challenges within a reasonable time. Stevenson could have faced Kovalev, but we know that this fight will never take place. This will be the same with Ward. Well, this man, Chad Dawson, man, he better do his homework and his research before he comes out and talks out the side of his neck like that, you know, because the man Kovalev and Kathy Duva main events, they pulled out and backed out of a purse bid that the WBC had set up in Mexico. You know what I'm saying? So Adonis Stevenson was willing to take the fight, but Kovalev and them, they ain't want no parts of the man Superman. That's why they vacated. They even had a WBC belt, like number one contender. I forgot what you call that particular belt that he had, you know what I mean? But what you call it. That's right there. That's that's on Kovalev's team for not for backing out of the fight. You know what I mean? And Adonis Stevenson has said that he wants the winner of Kovalev and Ward obviously won the fight, so that's a fight he would like. You know what I mean? You check it. The man Chad Dawson right now is currently in Montreal, where he's helping Olivia Alvarez. That's the, Adonis Stevenson's mandatory challenger. Olivia Alvarez will be fighting February 24th. Actually, oh, that's like next weekend. He's going to fight Lucian Bute. Olivia Alvarez versus Lucian Bute, which is a real good fight, you know what I mean? And, that's who the man Chad Dawson has been sparring with. If I'm not mistaken, at one point in time, I thought they were supposed to fight Olivia Alvarez versus Chad Dawson, if I'm not mistaken, right? And then all of a sudden, something happened with that fight. Then they made Olivia Alvarez versus Lucian Bute. So who knows? Who knows what's really good with that? You know what I mean? But you see the man Chad Dawson, man. I don't think. Well, I will concede and say, sure enough, he did fight much better fighters than Kovalev. I'm sorry, Stevenson did as reigning WBC and lineal champion. But Stevenson. A lot of people don't want to fight this guy, man. You know what I'm saying? And the man Chad Dawson has Fonfora in front of him. He said Olivia Alvarez is far superior than Fonfora. You check it. Well, we'll have to see. You know what I mean? We'll have to see if Chad Dawson could even get through Fonfora on that undercard of Keith Thurman versus Danny Garcia. You know what I mean? We already know what the man Adonis Stevenson did to Fonfora, even though Fonfora showed a valiant and gallant effort against Stevenson. He even dropped the man Stevenson, I believe, in round 9. You know what I mean? But Stevenson here showed a whole different arsenal, man. Going to the body, man. He ripped that man to the body. Body shots. He even dropped him with a body shot. He dropped him out and knocked him out. You know what I mean? So that's the guy now Chad Dawson got to face. Fonfora, you know what I'm saying? So let me know what you guys think about these claims by the man Chad Dawson. Bad Chad Dawson talking about the man Stevenson ain't fought nobody and he's not a real world champion. And let me know if you think that's a wise thing to say when this man got beat by Chad Dawson, got knocked the fuck out in one round. And we know what Adonis Stevenson did to Fonfora. We'll see if this man Chad Dawson could do the same to Fonfora. I'm not quite sure, man. This guy lost to guys like Tommy Carpenter. So we shall see. Let me know in the comment section what you think about this news from Bad Chad Dawson. And you can let me know if you think he's legit or if he's wrong with this claim. All right, be March Boxing. I'm going to catch you on the next vid. Peace.